Okay, up to this point, we've been looking at the gradebook through just the list view, which means, generally speaking, we've been approaching gradable items and students on an individual basis. So if I click on one particular gradable item, I can see all the students for that item, but I'm really dealing in the world of the gradable item. If I click on students, I'm looking at a particular student, and I click on that student and I can get all of the gradable items relative to that student. So that's a handy way of looking at the gradebook. We can do most of the things in list view that we can in grid view, but I want to go switch to grid view because there are a couple of functionalities which are unique to that view. Also, a lot of people might be more comfortable using this grid, this spreadsheet-like view, as opposed to the new list view. It's really mostly about what you find comfortable. You can do most of the things you want in either view. So just a little housekeeping with grid view. If I want to look at properties or get information about a particular gradable item, I can just click that column heading and I can either edit, I can get question analysis, I can download results, I can download submissions in much the same way as I can in the list view. If I want to create a new gradable item that's not attached to an assignment or a test or some other element in the content area, I just hover between the column headings. I can't do that between column headings when I'm in a student row, but I can in the column headings. I hit the plus and I can create an item or I can add a calculation. We talked about adding calculations in a prior video. The advanced features, uploading the gradebook, downloading the gradebook, or tweaking the particular settings of my gradebook are all advanced. Those are also in the list view, and I'll cover them in a different video. But what I want to talk about right now is the ability to filter. We use this functionality or a similar functionality in the old version of Blackboard. Without talking too much about how that works, I just want to say that this function is much advanced, and I think it works a lot better than how it used to. So if I click filter, it now takes me to the filters feature where I can apply more than one filter. And so I can search just by a particular student name. So if you have a long list of names, maybe some similar names, you can type a partial name and you will get the results just from that. You can select the student that you want and just look at that one particular student. If you have groups already set up and assignments made to that group, for example, my group has 49 students and Mary's group currently has 51. If I just wanted to see those, I could just click on that. So I'm going to click that and hit apply. Notice that right now I'm just looking at Mary's group. Well, what if I want to further filter out either assignments or students by some criteria within that group? I just head back to filter. Notice that Mary's group is already applied. And now let's say I just want to look at quizzes. So I'll check quizzes and hit apply. Notice I don't have any actual gradable items that are categorized as quizzes, but I have these two filters applied. I can do one of two things. I can either get rid of the quiz filter, and when I do that, I go back to just Mary's group. I could now get rid of Mary's group, or I could just clear all filters. So that's a very straightforward way to filter through items, and it only is part of the grid view within Blackboard Gradebook. Because we're running up on time, I'm going to cover how to download and upload your gradebook in another video.